Here's a really cool figure. It's Trilogo Yak Face. Beautiful figure. And the last 17, 93rd figure, Yak Face. So this is a highly sought figure now. Grades are card 80, bubble 80, figure 90, Trilogo Yak Face, 1983 palletized Star Wars. Such a nice item. Unpunched. It's got multiple languages on the age thing, 3 logos, the barcode. Classic image of Yak Face there. Very, very cool figure. Highly sought. I mean, it's kind of an action figure legend. I remember when I first got my first book about Star Wars action figures, they had a picture of Yak Face, Anakin Skywalker, and a few others that were considered rare, like Blue Snaggletooth, Anakin Skywalker, and so this is one I always wanted. I left it late to getting him carded though. I mean, when I got the original 92 carded by 94, I'd done that. I had him loose, Yak Face. I bought him for 26 quid loose at a sci-fi convention in the UK, and in those days a carded Trilogo Yak Face ungraded would have been about £100, but I never pulled the trigger until 2011. By then the price had risen quite a lot, considerably, to about over 400 for a carded Trilogo Yak Face, and so in 2011 I pulled the trigger. This was quite expensive. It was £450 then. But if you look at prices for graded Trilogo Yak Faces now, you're talking about 3 to 4 times that. I mean, this is a holy grail. I mean, the only thing worth more is Beyond the Power of the Force card, which is the Canadian card. That comes with the coin. That's what the recent Yak Face that came with the barge came on, and that's even that's really £300 now. That for that, 200 to 300. This is the original Yak Face. The Trilogo doesn't really come with a weapon. Sometimes it comes with a gaffy stick or a pistol, or sometimes it does come with a, but most of the time it comes without. I mean, this is such a classic, card. Beautiful. I mean, yeah, I'm glad I pulled the trigger in 2011. So I've reviewed this before, or I reviewed it when I got it in 2011, so you could check that review out. It probably sounds quite a lot like this. Probably I sound a bit more youthful, as I was only 41 then. Now I'm the big 50. But this is such a classic figure. I want to find my loose Yak Face and send that in for grading, because I think that's quite in good condition. Really nice. I mean, it's such an obscure character, but it's got such a cachet of legend, or I wouldn't say ennui, but I'm just talking a load of sloblobs there. This is quite a holy grail for vintage Star Wars collectors to acquire this, or the Power of the Force version. I mean, if you wanted the Power of the Force version, you're going to be forking out a fortune. I mean, even loose graded now, loose graded is as expensive as what I paid for this back then. Beautiful piece. Excellent. I mean, just crystal clear image, almost. 3 logos. Very nice item. Lucasfilm Limited. Very nice. 2 blacked out Ewoks. There'll be Papilu and Lumat, unpunched. You can see the bubble's got some dinging at the top, which is typical of these large Trilogo bubbles. But such a nice item. Bit of paint there, so they must have chucked the figures in wet, more or less. Hence there's paint marks inside the bubble. You can see some there as well. What a cool figure. Trilogo Yak Face. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed looking at this Trilogo Yak Face. It's quite a rare figure now. I mean, they're not rare in terms of numbers, they're just highly sought, hence the price has gone up. Very, very nice. So that's the Trilogo Yak Face, beautiful item. Show you the figure one more time. Very cool. Hopefully the retro collection brings this figure out. I mean, as soon as they, in the vintage collection, brought out the Yak Face, I grabbed 2 of them on the regular Return of Jedi card. Such a nice piece. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed looking at the Trilogo Yak Face. Goodbye, cheers.